So innocent people are killed because of the death penalty. So how many are sentenced to death in the U.S. for crimes they did not commit? Well, I found a new study that believes that figures is 1 in every 25 or 4.1%. So that contradicts what the opponent said. And for the executions on death row that are virtually painless that he brought up, I found an article where it says about lethal injections, a history of bungled executions from the Washington Post. In Texas, an obviously frightened man and somewhat nervous man had to help his executioner find the best vein to administer his lethal injection. And in Illinois, another man suffered excruciating pain because of a bad tube, which he had been inserted going the wrong way, towards the fingers and not the heart. One man died screaming, "They butchered me." And from the same article of the Washington Post, I found that in a procedure fraught with complexity and controversy, critics say lethal injections also have been problematic dozens of times and caused unintended and prolonged agony. So, and to go back to what the opponent said about the death penalty does not deter crime, I found that there's still no evidence that executions deter criminals. Former Governor George Pataki reinstated capital punishment in New York in 1995, and although no prisoners were executed, the law remained in place until the New York Court of Appeals struck it down in 2004. Whether or not criminals face the threat of death seemed to have little effect on their behavior. New York's homicide decline has continued because before the capital punishment states throughout the capital punishment and after the capital punishment. And that was from the Washington Post also. And I also found that in 10 of the 12 states, without capital punishment, have homicide rates below the national average. So the Federal Bureau of Investigation data shows that while half of the states with the death penalty have homicide rates above the national average. So it's kind of contradicting what he completely said about the death penalty the death penalty does deter crime. And one more source on innocent people that are not executed. As of February 2004, 113 inmates have been found innocent and released from death row. That means that one person has been exonerated for every 8 people executed.